Hello, hello, hello. A little bit late today. A few technical issues I'm having. But the good news is that I finally got my test result yesterday, and now I'm back at work, which is really nice. But as a result, I had a lot of difference in trying to get set up today for this. So there we go. Already something up. All right, so we'll just get stuck into it. There's a special surprise today, a bit later on. So I'll try to get there. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be a little bit late today, playing in the background here. All right, so all right, let's get started. So like I said, we're going to start with a comment from me. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on in my head, but one of my family overseas shared this quote this morning, and she said that it resonated with her, and it really resonated with me. So I wrote on the sign at the front today. So it's been a long time since I've written the sign. So nothing that you're rushing for today is worth more than the moment you have right now. And really, I think like that's a big deal for all of us. I think at this time, if you're in lockdown, you're probably not rushing around too much. But again, I think we can create those rushes or the things worth rushing for, and just like create jobs, create chaos just to keep ourselves busy, or just because that's what we're used to. But I really think that there's a lot of value in just taking the time to be in the present moment, to enjoy it. I think I really know that with my kids that it's very easy to be frustrated or to snap, but again, like there's so many valuable moments there, and if you're too busy or too wound up or too stressed out to appreciate those, then you miss them and you won't have them back. So I really think that's something that we all should be conscious of. And yeah, I think just like summed up so nicely here that nothing that you're rushing for today is worth more than the moment you have right now. So let's really enjoy those moments and enjoy this moment and make the most of those all the time, right? All right, this is a funny one. So I'm going to just quickly touch on a short lesson here, something that Steph, my wife, and I were talking about yesterday. And what happened was that my youngest son, Frankie, wanted to go to the toilet, and he's been learning to go to the toilet by himself. And we've been riding our scooters inside the house, not sure why, but we're starting to get chaotic with that. So he rode his scooter to the toilet and sat on the toilet. Right. And then between us, we kind of just left him there for a while. He's happy to sit there, he's watching his phone or something. So, after a while, we said, let's go. And I was like, oh, he's still on the toilet, let's go get him. And so Steph and I were discussing about, she was like, what's the big deal if he's on the toilet for that long? I said, there's a muscle in your bum. And if you sit on the toilet seat for too long, where the toilet seat sits, there can be an issue with that, right? So, not an issue, but like it can cause a problem. And what I tried to share with her is that like it's like getting a dead leg. So if you sit for too long and you feel your foot is numb, or whatever, like your leg goes numb, like sleepy. Oh gosh, I'm not going to share with you guys. I was going to share anatomy with you, but that's not going that well at the moment. Again, this is like my technical issues of changing scenes. But in any case, while I'll try to get this up here, the concept is when you sit on the toilet, just because the way the toilet seat is shaped, right? It's a circle or whatever, oval, and it sits right on your bottom, and there's a muscle that's just underneath where the toilet seat would be on each side, called piriformis, and it's a very, very kind of small muscle, and I'm not sure if I'm frozen or not, but okay, here we go. I think it's going to work now. So the muscle runs crossways. And what happens is when you sit on it or you apply pressure for too long, there's a nerve that runs into that muscle as well. And so here's the muscle here called piriformis, the one that's highlighted, right? It runs across here. So just to orient you where we are in the body. Right, so on the hip, bottom and hip, and here's the muscle that you sit on, your big muscle in your bum. Then underneath, there's these muscles that are a bit hidden down a bit deeper. And you can see the yellow, the nerve here. Yeah, this one, right? So this is the nerve that's coming out of that area. And so if you sit on that area for too long and that muscle is squeezed, the nerve actually gets pinched, and then you feel that tightness in your leg, or the numbness in your leg. So yeah, I think that's just like a little quick lesson on why that happens, but also, you know, just a little encouragement to not get stuck there for too long, to get up. And similarly, you know, I've had clients where they might sit on their wallet right on that same spot and then start to complain about, you know, hip pain or nerve pain running down the legs, or just generally at a time like this, if you're, you know, at your desk at home or different chairs or different positions. I think finally, like we often will see this as well with someone who might be leaning over to one side. Like, you know, if you're always sitting on one side, you kind of put more weight on one hip versus the other. That could be a factor as well. So yeah, a little quick one, but yeah, just wanted to share that one with you. So the next step, this is our surprise today, is an exercise preview, but it's not just any exercise preview. I asked Keisha to help me with this section yesterday, and you know, I was just imagining it was super simple, no frills. But Keisha went extra mile with it. So Anne was up late, so I hope you guys make the most of this and of her effort. So she put together I'll show you, but she's put together like a little workout video, and we've posted it on YouTube as well. And there's a link for today's live Zoom, and we'll post the webpage link that has that video there as well. But I'll just show you how she's formatted it, so that you can watch a little bit with her. I'm not sure if it's going to play. So let's try that. Just can't. Right, I'm in.
It's Keisha here. I'll be taking you through a short warm-up and then going through 6 exercises thoroughly with you, and then at the end showing you how you can structure this into a basic home workout. All right, so getting straight into it, our warm-up will consist of high knees, star jumps, butt kicks, chest tugs, and finally windmills. So with each of these, we're going to prepare for 30 seconds each, and we're going to try and not stop in between. So we're just going to get through these all in one go, 30 seconds each. I'm going to have a timer on the screen for you. And with each video coming up, I will also show you some alternative exercises that you can do instead of the ones shown. So you'll notice that in the videos that I'm alternating between the actual exercise and a modified version. So when you're ready, let's go.
All right, so I'm just going to skip ahead. She's going to show you a bit more about what, you know, she's going to guide you through it so you can watch it while you do it at home. So here as well, she's showing you some alternatives. So what a machine, what a great video. With a timer, unbelievable, so good. So yeah, this will really help you guys get something done at home today.
So you don't have to do them as fast. You can go slow and focus on the core and kind of aspect of it, and get it done on the chair or on the ground.
Just keep skipping ahead so you can watch the whole video yourself.
So those are the differences on the side. So the next one's done on the ground. Same thing, leaning back, keeping the foot, engage the core, and gently twisting inside.
Version.
Is to do with the feet up trying not to move the legs too much and just focus on one exercise. Set yourself a time.
So I think this is a really important section here as well, which is just creating more challenging workouts for different people, or you can make it easier or hard, but just as well to keep it varied. I think that's one of the issues that we struggle with during lockdown is that, there's not that much different exercises that we can do without equipment. So a lot of it is trying to be creative and trying to challenge your body in different ways. So yeah, Kisha will cover these kind of styles that you can make the workout into these styles to challenge yourself differently, just to give yourself a bit of a variation. And what the good thing about that is that tomorrow you could do similar exercises and make the session seem completely different by challenging yourself in different ways. And again, she'll cover that in the video. Yeah, let's go through there. Awesome, how good, right? So yeah, so I posted this as a standalone video so that you can fully go over it bit by bit and do the workout with her. Yeah, but unbelievable. So make sure that you do say thank you to her when you see her, and that you do give it a good go and let us know what you think of that format. And yeah, I think we might try to do more of those, but yeah, well, very good value there from Kisha. Okay, so that was the previews. Again, that will be posted elsewhere. So the other thing I wanted to do is shout out one of our clients, and I didn't want to post his straight to his face, but this is him, and really this is me a long time ago as well. But one of the things the reason why I want to shout him out is that we sent out a questionnaire, just checking in with everyone how you're going with doing exercises at home and any challenges. And he confessed that he hasn't been doing as much as he would like to during lockdown, but he used our message as a prompt to get stuck into it and start his exercise regime at home. And he reported to us that he started on the treadmill and just doing I think it was 10 minutes, and he's going to try to just stay consistent with that. So I really want to encourage him if he's watching, but also just encourage you guys that it doesn't matter what you've done over the last few weeks. It's just about let's just make it better from now. We don't know how long this might go for, so let's just get into it and get started as soon as possible. So well done to him and to you as well for doing the same, hopefully, from today with Kisha's amazing video. So I also wanted to touch on a daily challenge with you as I did yesterday. So yesterday was a wall sit, so sitting on the wall for as long as you can, and you can still watch yesterday's one and report how you went with that wall sit on the webpage for yesterday's date. But today I wanted to do a different one, and kind of inspired by the client shout out I just gave. And today's one is to beat yesterday's step count. So there's a few different ways that you can see your step count for yesterday. Some people won't be able to at all, but you can get a rough idea of what you did yesterday and try to improve it. But most of us, our phones will